Moscow, defending champions Germany crashed to the first defeat in their opening game of a World Cup since 1982 as Hirving Lozano's clinical finisher and Mexico a shock 1-0 victory on Sunday. The highly rated PSV Eindhoven forward struck the winner on 35 minutes after a blistering counter-attack at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow as Mexico beat Germany for just the second time in history. Germany's preparations for the tournament were plagued by poor results and controversy, and their problems were magnified in the Russian capital, leaving their proud record of never being eliminated in the group stage of a World Cup already in danger. And if they finish runners-up to the Mexicans, Germany could be on course to face Brazil in a daunting second-round matchup. "I don't know if it's the biggest win in Mexico's history, but doubtless it is one of the biggest for sure," Lozano said. "It's great to start on the right foot when you're playing against the world champions. I think it's definitely the best goal I've ever scored in my life. We all dream of playing in the World Cup." Germany 0 Mexico 1 Hirving Lozano 35 Costa Rica 0 Serbia 1 Alexander Kolarov 56 Nigeria 0 Croatia 2 Etebo 32 Og Modric 71 Penn Germany coach Joachim Low did not mince his words, saying, "We played very badly." Low started 8 of the 9 2014 World Cup winners in his squad, with Mesut Ozil returning from a knee injury and Manuel Neuer back in goal following his lengthy absence for the Group F clash. Jerome Boateng's build-up to the finals was also hampered by a groin injury, but the Bayern Munich centre-back was on the alert inside 60 seconds to thrust himself desperately in front of a Lozano effort. A remarkably open start saw Timo Werner sprint in behind the Mexico defense before dragging across the face of goal, while Mats Hummels shot straight at Guillermo Ochoa after a botched clearance. Neuer held well twice in quick succession, first from a long-range Hector Herrera strike and then again to keep out Hector Moreno's header, as Mexico attacked the Germany backline with regularity. Carlos Salcedo nearly diverted a teasing cross into his own net, while Timo Werner hit tamely at Ochoa when a new-marked Julian Draxler appeared the better option. Mexico continued to threaten, Miguel Ayun narrowly unable to latch onto a through ball, but their goal arrived 10 minutes before the break as Germany were again sliced apart. After Sami Khedira lost possession, Javier Hernandez triggered a lightning counter before finding a charging Lozano, who cut inside a covering Ozil and lashed low inside Neuer's near post to spark deafening roars from the sizable Mexico support. Germany hit back, Toni Kroos rattling the crossbar with a 25-yard free kick that needed the fingertips of a scrambling Ochoa to keep it out, but Mexico barely clung on to their advantage. Marco Reus was introduced on the hour as Low sought to invigorate a struggling side, while 39-year-old Rafael Marquez became just the third player to feature at 5 World Cups as he was brought on to tighten Mexico's defense. Joshua Kimmich's acrobatic overhead kick looped onto the roof of the net, with substitute Edson Alvarez then blocking bravely to thwart Draxler. Reus also hammered a volley over from a narrow angle before a frenetic finale saw Julian Brandt, just on for Werner, smack the outside of the post with a thunderous effort from 20 yards. One desperate last attack had Neuer come up for a corner, but a towering header from the veteran Marquez and subsequent claim from Ochoa allowed Mexico to close out an unforgettable triumph. Meanwhile, Alexander Kolarov's brilliant second-half free kick gave Serbia a 1-0 victory over Costa Rica in their opening World Cup group match in Samara on Sunday. The Roma defender made the crucial breakthrough early in the second half with a magnificent effort, and although Serbia missed chances to further extend their lead, they were not overly troubled by the Costa Ricans. The win put Serbia in a strong early position in Group E ahead of games against Brazil and Switzerland as they look to reach the last 16 for the first time since becoming an independent country, while Costa Rica have it all to do to repeat their surprise run to the quarter-finals 4 years ago. Serbia coach Mladen Krstajic handed Branislav Ivanovic his 104th international appearance, making the former Chelsea centre-back the most capped player in his nation's history, moving clear of Dejan Stankovic in the all-time list. Costa Rica started brightly, with Vladimir Stoichkovic diving to save at the feet of Marcos Urania, before Giancarlo Gonzalez headed straight at the Serbia goalkeeper. The Central Americans should have taken the lead in the 12th minute, but Bologna defender Gonzalez inexplicably headed over when unmarked at the back post with the goal at his mercy. Serbia grew into the game and started to dominate possession, with Costa Rica playing in the same style which brought them so much success in 2014, sitting deep and looking to pounce on the counterattack. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, whose non-selection during qualifying led to Slavo Muslin sacking as Serbia coach, almost broke the deadlock on the stroke of half-time, but his overhead kick was well kept out by Real Madrid keeper Keylor Navas in the Costa Rica goal. Serbia did take the lead in the 56th minute, though, and in fine style. The 32-year-old Kolarov fired a sublime left-footed free kick over the wall, dipping into the top corner past a despairing dive from Navas. Coach Oscar Ramirez threw on Arsenal forward Joel Campbell, Costa Rica's star player in Brazil in 2014, in search of an equalizer. Campbell's speed almost got him in behind the Serbia defense just seconds after coming on, but it was Serbia who blew a gilt-edged chance to score a second. Dusan Tadic's low cross picked out Filip Kostic, but the substitute missed it in front of an open goal, perhaps due to a slight touch on the ball by Navas. There was a late scuffle as Nemanja Matic tried to take the ball off a member of the Costa Rican staff on the sidelines, before a VAR red card review saw Aleksandar Prejovic booked for a separate incident, but Serbia held on with relative ease for a potentially priceless win. Nigeria coach Gernot Rohr admitted his young team had been naive in a 2-0 loss to Croatia in their opening Group D game Saturday, continuing a dismal recent record at World Cups. A Luka Modric penalty 20 minutes from time and a first-half own goal sealed victory for a Croatia side brimming with technical ability, and the Super Eagles, who brought the youngest squad to Russia, have now won just one of their last 13 games on football's biggest stage. With rivals Argentina and Iceland only managing a 1-1 draw earlier Saturday in Saransk, both sides had a chance to take control of Group D. Nigeria, knowing they were always likely to struggle for possession against a central 1-2 of Modric and Ivan Rakitic, were content to sit back and allow Croatia to come to them. After 10 minutes, Juventus target man Mario Mandzukic teed up Ivan Perisic at the edge of the area only for the Inter Milan forward to blaze over. Croatia, semi-finalists at France '98, have struggled to live up to the lofty expectations born of an embarrassment of midfield riches, and meekly lost their World Cup opener 3-1 to hosts Brazil 4 years ago. There is a sense of now or never for the Balkans nation at this tournament, and Modric said his side would lift their game when they meet Lionel Messi's Argentina in their next match.